there, folks. How are you? Now, this program that we were doing before, that was for Queens, and it has to be done on an SD card. I do not know how to edit an SD card, so it has to be done right. It's the way television was when it started out in the the late 49, 50, 51. You had one chance to get it right, and you got into the habit of getting it right the first time. Now, Gregory just used our remote control. This Jersey JVC camera goes way back, maybe 10 to 20 years, back when they used to give you good things with your camera. They don't do that anymore. They gave us a remote. You can start it. Gregory can sit here in the chair, and he can start it, and he can stop it, and he can zoom. Greg, you want to practice a zoom? Let's practice a zoom.
Alright, okay.
Here's a lovely picture. Now hold on. Did you practice your zoom?
Oh, yes, yeah.
How do you think we did? We don't have a monitor. How do you think we did, honey?
Oh, it works very good. So.
It did?
Yeah.
Why would you club and beat a sweet creation like this, who just wants to be a pet like a cat or a dog? Why would you do that? And make the poor thing live in filth all of its life? And just to have a baby that can be yanked away from it, even without cutting the umbilical cord, some people have reported. And that little baby put in an enclosure where he can't move so he'll make good veal. Take his milk away from him and sell it into ice cream and cheese. Why would we ever do a thing like that to that sweet, sweet, darling creativity? Here you go, Greg. Greg can't appear on camera, you know, I told you, until he gets a haircut. So we're continuing a meeting of the Glendora Vegetarian Club, and it's all of the facts that we showed you in the previous program from Queens. Queens doesn't have the benefit of seeing this program. A man came home from work, and he was discouraged. What is the matter, dear? They gave us aptitude tests at work, and I flunked. Oh, that's dreadful. Yeah, it's a good thing I own the company. Why did the inventor cross a microwave oven with a TV set? So he could watch 60 Minutes in a quarter of an hour. Do you know why they invented the upside-down lighthouse? It's for submarines. Gregory, would you read this to our dear audience? The people we love?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
This is Gregory Charles Washburn, who has been my friend since 2006. 13 years.
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 4. It says, receive the gift. Take upon us the fellowship of administering to the saints.
Take upon what?
Take upon us the fellowship of administering to the saints.
Okay, keep going, please.
Then it has it says holy, holy, holy. That's the hymn. This is the Bible hymn and the jokes. That's what this
All right,
is.
take upon ourselves, you and I, take upon ourselves administering to the saints. That's helping others. We will take upon ourselves administering helping others. Then we will have peace. And that's the only way we'll have peace. There's no peace in selfishness. Selfishness is a myth. It promises something that doesn't even exist. And then the hymn is holy, holy, holy.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'll take that one. Thank you.
All right.
That goes in a different file, Greg.
I have the agenda here. I have the.
Oh, you found the agenda.
Well, yeah, I have the.
All right, this is the agenda of the Glendora Vegetarian Club. Meeting 82, Year 7. Second meeting of Year 7.
82. This one last night was meeting 83. Last night was 83. It says after Treasurer's report is says Julia Dunn, and it says positively upstate, powerful vegan sayings, and then the textbook.
Hold it. Are you going to tell them about Julia Dunn Channel 6 and how they interviewed us on Positively Upstate?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, did you want to talk about that, or you went to WRGB where you used to work in the 50s, and you were interviewed for a weekly program, Positively Upstate, on Wednesday night on CBS 6 Albany, and Julia Dunn interviewed you about your programs, Satellite 6 and
SS Glendora.
SS Glendora,
And they were all so enthusiastic.
and that was came out very well. So they
And I thought Julia Dunn handles herself on TV very well.
very good.
And Liz Bishop.
And it was very good.
You can see that interview. Where do they go? YouTube, Twitter, Facebook?
It's on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all.
And they ran a promo of it all day. What did the promo say? All day Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Finally Wednesday at 6 it came on. What did the promo say?
That Glendora comes back to where you used to work and all that. So Glendora comes back home.
1955 to 1962. But they said the one, the only Glendora, and what else did they say? Oh, I thought it was a very good phrase, a generation of children. It was a children's show. And folks, we hear from these children who are now 68 years old. We hear from them, so many of them. All over the place we hear about them. In the grocery stores,
Oh yes,
in Walmart, when we go to Walmart, on YouTube, right?
yeah.
Facebook. Where else?
You get messenger, Facebook Messenger comments and comments on your YouTube videos. People comment on them. And
Then what was the next thing on the agenda, dear?
powerful vegan sayings.
Yes, Jay Dinshaw, who founded the American Vegan Society. God bless him, a pure-hearted vegan. Live harmlessly, ahimsa. He had many powerful thoughts about veganism. And his daughter and his wife compiled a book. And what is it called?
Powerful vegan messages.
Do you have it there in the box, hon?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell a joke or two and give you a chance to look up a selection to read to us.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Yeah. Okay.
The price is right. Let's make a deal. How was your day at work, dear? Terrible. Why? The computer broke down and I had to think. Daddy, what's an example of minority rule? Daddy, having a baby in the house. Do you have one, Greg?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Go, Greg. Go vegan, Greg.
Um, the step of veganism, Jay and Ann Dinshaw. Stepping into veganism is a simultaneous three-part process. One part is learning about the gastronomical pleasures available in the plant kingdom so they can be integrated into daily meals, and finding new sources of clothing, toiletries, and household items. The second part is discontinuing use of all animal products. The first two parts are discussed in this chapter. The third part is utilizing ahimsa. Suggestions occur throughout the book.
What is the third part again?
Utilizing ahimsa.
Oh, ahimsa. Ahimsa is living harmlessly.
Yeah. A vegetarian often has an awareness of what must happen to provide people with animal products. The vegetarian has taken the first major step by not using killed animals directly for food, and is encouraged to continue to learn and progress. Therefore, we begin here with discussing dairy and eggs, providing information for the vegetarian and for those who have not yet started the vegan journey.
Yeah, vegetarians will eat dairy. No, vegetarians keep moving on, become vegan. No animal products. Live harmlessly. That's good enough, Greg, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Very good, sir.
All righty.
Very good, sir.
Let there be peace on earth. This is some correspondence we'd like to read to the members of the Glendora Vegetarian Club.
All right. This is a card from Joe Cronin. It says, "Hi, Glennie. Hope all is well with you. Thank you for the
Joe Cronin.
thank you for the info on ASPCA. Please forgive the card, as this was all that was available. I was honored by my VFW post for 50 years of service.
Wow.
Also, Veterans Home is great. Best regards, Joe Cronin."
That's in Long Island.
And he's
The Veterans Home in Long Island.
he's like a long time friend of yours.
Yeah. Bless his heart. What's this like, Greg?
Yeah, this is from the Otis Library.
Oh,
This
Otis
is
Library in Norwich, Connecticut, where the Mohegan Sun gambling place is.
Yeah, from the Otis Library. Dear Glendora, thank you for your generous contribution of $40 to the Otis Library Annual Fund Campaign. Your gift allows us to provide access to the information, ideas, and services that enrich our community and addressing its evolving needs. Yeah, thank you very much, it says. And
Now, who signed it, dear?
oh, that's Robert Farwell signed
Our
it.
friend
So-
Robert Farwell.
Yeah, the executive director.
Somebody for whom I have a great deal of respect.
The director there.
The patron came into the restaurant and said, "Is the chef in?" And the waitress says, "No, he went out to eat." Computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, "Do you want an apple too?" You've heard of the TV show 60 Minutes? Glendora has a TV show called 30 Seconds. And those are the vegan commercials to help the animals. Mr. Charles, Gregory Charles Washburn, would you share this with our dear friends?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the paperwork for the clean choice energy.
Clean Choice Energy. When you get your electric bill, think of this.
It allows residents to choose solar power or to get their energy from solar power sources, or wind energy, or solar power,
Or water power too?
or water too.
Yes.
And
Instead of from fossils.
yeah, instead of from that, so from atomic power.
And it doesn't change the cost for you. It doesn't change the procedure. You go on doing the thing, but you just tell the electric company providing you that you want natural energy generated electricity, water power, windmills, or
solar
wind.
power, solar
Wind, right?
wind power, yeah.
wind, water, or what was the other?
The sun, solar power, the sun.
Yeah, solar. Thanks, that's very important.
All right.
A man wanted to join Paranoids Anonymous, but they wouldn't tell him where they held the meetings. A woman said, if I ever have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used. I beg your pardon, it's nothing to sneeze at.
All right.
And a sign in the restaurant window, it said, don't make fun of our coffee. Someday you'll be old and be too. Now, I think this is a magazine, isn't it, hon?
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, it's American Vegan.
Another American Vegan?
Or, yeah.
Would you be so kind, Gregory Charles Washburn, as to read the contents?
Oh, your hat. Where's your hat?
Oh, when I sneezed and my hat came
Oh,
off?
yeah, something like that. I think. Yeah. You should have one on. So.
Thanks, Greg.
All right. So what did you want me to read in this?
The
Want me to go,
contents.
the contents.
What the articles are.
All right.
What they're
The,
trying to help us with.
Yeah, this is the American Vegan magazine from winter spring of this year. The contents are the NFL Titans secret weapon, which is they have a vegan chef which cooks for the football team. Then the logo, the American Vegan worked on changing their logo. Changing that. A Buffalo progressive dinner. There was a dinner held in Buffalo.
You know what a progressive dinner is, folks? You go to one house for the hors d'oeuvres or the appetizer, you go to another house for the dinner, you go to a third house for the dessert.
And they had a Buffalo progressive dinner. Then the Buffalo International Film Festival. Let's see. American Vegan Garden Party. And the all vegetarian football team in 1907.
1907?
Yeah, 1907 there was a football team and they were all vegan.
In the year 1907?
Yeah, 1907, that's what it says.
The year 1907?
Yeah. And the Maroons, Chicago, University of Chicago football team was all vegetarian for the 1907 season. Yeah, and how a football team became mascots for vegetarianism, it says here. So that's something.
Did they win the pennant, I hope, or whatever?
I don't know about that, but
Okie dokie. And over here we have, a dog was asked, are you bilingual? And the dog said, woof, meow. Professor to student, what do you know about the speed of light? Student, nothing, sir. It just gets here too early in the morning. The boss believes in reincarnation. He said, did you ever notice at 5 o'clock everybody comes back to life? Is this a couple of cards?
Oh, yeah, some cards, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's a card here from Steve and Terry Folsom.
That's my sister's, no, my brother's older son
Okay, we're doing pretty
and his
good here,
wife.
And he
Steve
states,
and Terry Folsom.
he says, hi, Aunt Glennie. Steve and I want to say happy winter. Hopefully spring is just around the corner. Seeing lots of birds. It says seeing lots of birds. It says not turkeys. It says love Steve and Terry. It says here.
Now, could I show them that card? Because she belongs to a club of women. There's about 9, 10 or, and they meet like every month or so, and they make their own cards.
Oh, they made that
Oh,
card.
isn't that fun? This is up in Maine on the Kennebec River, just south of Augusta. Steve and Terry Folsom. But isn't that nice to make? Want to take a close-up, Greg? Let's see if you can take a close-up with your remote control.
All right, so sure.
You think
Yeah,
it'll-
just hold it right there.
Yes, I will.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now, can I turn it around and show the other side?
Yes. Yeah.
And you'll stay on the close-up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, isn't that fun?
Sure. So.
You think it's working, Craig?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
You see, we can't tell. We don't have a monitor.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see the screen. I see the little screen. I see on it.
Oh, there's a... Oh, really?
Yeah, because I turned it so I can see it. So.
And you turn it toward us, and then we can see the picture that's... Oh, isn't that...
Yeah,
You
I
are
can-
so clever,
I
JVC.
can just make it out. So.
You know who JVC is, don't you, folks? Japan Victor. After the terrible, terrible, terrible World War II and the terrible, terrible, terrible bomb, the hydrogen bomb,
Here's
the United States. What?
just here's a card from Margaret Ann Paskowski.
Yes, just a second, honey.
Okay, sure.
The United States of America helped Japan rebuild its industry. And RCA Victor was Japan Victor, JVC. You say you have a card from a lifelong fan named Margaret Piskotowski?
Oh yeah, Margaret Ann. It says, dear Glendora, I hope you are feeling better. I hope your ankle has healed completely. Your forever fan, signed Margaret Ann. It's just a short card there, so.
Did I have a bad ankle?
Well, she said she talks here about your ankle. Maybe it was you, or maybe she mistook you for somebody else. I'm not quite sure. But,
I don't remember having a bad
yeah,
ankle.
I don't know.
If you have a bad ankle, where would you go to eat? IHOP.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. See if we can find you some more jokes. Judge, why did you park there? Man holding the parking ticket. There was a sign that said fine for parking. Now what are you going to do, Judge? Now, if I go through and show the pictures, can you show close-ups?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Well, we'll give it a try. I love live television. No artificial strokes. Everything is real and natural. Do you have a close-up?
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Yes.
could you come out? I'm going to go and find the picture, I hope. Are you ready to come out?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks awful when you come out of a close-up on a close-up.
Okay.
Is this it, Greg?
Yes. Yeah. That's the article on you. Yeah.
This is a 5,000 word article on the Glendora TV Enterprise, a lifetime career in television.
Yeah. So. good. So.
Any good, Greg?
Yes, you can see.
Okay, now
Yeah.
back out, honey, and I'll find them some other pictures. Okay?
You sure? Yeah.
All right. We're going to Springfield again, American International College. Last time we went was October 13th for the induction into the Hall of Fame. This time on April 25th, folks. Today is March the 28th, 2019, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. We are going to Springfield on April the 25th, Thursday at noon, and I am putting on a lunch for all the graduates of the class of 1946, Classical High School, Springfield, Massachusetts. I was their class president. Crawford Lincoln, I was the class clown, and Crawford Lincoln thought it would be great to have the class clown become the president. That would be a lot of fun. The rather stuffy principal of the high school at that time did not think that was so funny. But I was a good president. So I have called my people to a luncheon, and I want them to be my guests at American International College on April 25th at noon, 2019. How's that, Greg?
Oh, very good.
Isn't it fun having a remote? You
Oh,
see,
yeah.
the cameras today don't give you those things that this camera, 20 years old, JVC.
Yeah.
Why do we call it Jersey JVC? Tell the folks.
Oh,
Greg.
because we bought it from New Jersey. There, came from purchase it online from New Jersey.
It was on Messenger, wasn't it?
Uh,
No, it was on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Marketplace.
And this man and his wife had bought this camera, used it once for their wedding, never used it again.
Yeah. So,
And we bought it for what? They wanted $100, was it?
yeah, something like.
And I said, we'll give you $125. It was such a nice camera.
Oh, Glendora, it's 28. We're at 28 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
No, I'm going to finish this, honey.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how long. This is not Queens.
All right. So sure.
This is... I don't like that artificial thing in television and radio where everything has to be a multiple of a half an
All
hour.
right. So.
You and I are having a nice visit in our living rooms with each other, and you just don't get up and say, it's 28 minutes, we have to go now. No. What's this, Greg? Can you get a pics?
Let's see here. Yeah, I can't see. I think it's just another article in the magazine. I can't see.
Okay.
It. Oh yeah, it's article. It's got a picture of your cat right there in the page in colors.
A cat?
Yeah, picture of a cat.
All right,
So,
I'm going to try another close-up.
yeah, picture of the cat there. So. All right. So.
Is that it?
Yeah, we got that. So. All right. So.
I would go onto the internet if I were you. American International College, Lucent. What is the date of it, Greg?
This is fall 2016.
Fall
It says.
2016. And find that article.
So, okay.
It's really so well written by a woman named Dooley.
Okay. All right. Very good. So,
Okay, you look this one over, honey, and
It's a good
open it to the place where that beautiful picture is, and
oh, sure.
I'll tell you some more jokes.
All right.
Do you know that the gossip alone you hear in a beauty shop is enough to curl your hair? Why was the teacher angry at the owl? He did not give a hoot. And the man was asked, why do you drink wine instead of water? And the man says, I have an iron constitution and water would rust it. Hold still, folks. did one ghost say to the other? Frankly, I don't believe in people. And where did King Arthur go to school? Where did King Arthur go to school? Night school. The nursery school teacher said, children, we all can be thankful we are all free. And the little boy said, I am not free, I am poor. Okay, great. Want me to hold it open while you take the
Here you
close
go.
up?
Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame inductees.
Is it this way up?
Yeah, that's the correct way right there. So yeah, there's the inductees into the magazine there. So yeah.
You see all those nice people, folks, behind the yellow jacket? They devoted their lives to helping others. You and I are going to do that. We're going to devote our life to helping others. You know what it's all about? It's not selfishness. There's no fun in that. It's selflessness. And the answer to everything is you spend your life helping others, doing it with others, and you have a good time. And what does that add up to? Moving the universe forward, keeping it going and growing. And who is the universe? To me, that's what God is. I can see God easily when I see helping others. And now I know what God is. I can feel it, I can talk to it, I can understand it. I can appreciate it, I can enjoy it. Great. Have I taken care of all of the things we want to talk to the people about?
Yeah, thanks. I think,
Is there anything that you want to say, dear?
No, not that I know of. So.
When are you going to get a haircut?
Oh, very, very soon. Hopefully very soon. We'll do that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now,
Hopefully very soon. Did you want to mention about the commercials or the basketball commercials at all? Did you want to mention about that or the
yes,
for March Madness, or I don't know if you want to mention.
you can tell them about it if you'd like.
Oh, Glendora purchased a lot of ad time for March Madness for the basketball championships in March and April, and she's running commercials on CBS Channel 6 in Albany, New York, and you can go on their website, and stream the news. You can watch the news, and you can see see the show Positively Upstate with Glendora on. You can see the interview there.
And you just go to Google and CBS Channel 6 New York, Albany, New York. Let me start again. Channel 6, Albany, New York, CBS. And they sold me a commercial that I've never heard of before, a 5-second commercial. Well, that's ridiculous. What can you say in a 5-second commercial? But they came up with the cutest commercial. It had a basketball spinning, and you could see the stripes on the basketball. And then up at the top they had Go Vegan, and then they had a picture of Glendora saying, 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine, go vegan. Well, what more do you have to say? It was terrific. You can see that commercial there too, I think, can't you?
Yeah, I think you might be able to.
Well, you can see it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Facebook and Twitter on our sites, right?
Yeah, we transferred a lot to the YouTubes.
Okay, I think we'll say thank you and goodbye, unless there's anything else you want to say, dear Gregory Charles Washburn.
No.
All right, let me tell you this. May the peace of God dwell in your heart and soul. I'm sure that's what you're looking for. Go into your sanctuary and think about it. Think about it and listen all by yourself. It will come to you. And this one also. Do not murmur. In other words, stop complaining. I catch myself murmuring and I say, do not murmur. Because the Apostle Paul said, those who did murmur were destroyed by the destroyer. Do you know who the destroyer is? Selfishness, egotism, me first. Get rid of it. Have nothing to do with it. Then there was another one. All things work together for good for those who know. For those, I'm going to start over again. All things work together for good for those who love the Lord and know His purpose. To me, the Lord is helping others. And we certainly know the purpose of that. Grace and peace be unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.